Hi, I'm Darnell, a custom wig maker and extension specialist with over 10 years of experience. Today I'm here with Perfect Locks and we're going to show you how to create a custom mold using a few tools in your kitchen cabinet, like saran wrap, a marker, some tape, and some scissors. So the first thing you want to do is create a part from the center of her head to the nape of her neck. And this is so that you can prepare to lay the hair as flat as possible. When you're creating a mold, you want to make sure that the hair is as flat as possible. If not, you'll have a bulky piece and it won't lay as it should. So as you can see down here, we created about a 2-inch section from the nape of her neck up to the parietal bone. And that's so that we can connect that braid on the side and we can tuck it up. And we'll show you that when we pin it down. So the key with creating the braid is that you don't want to start it up high because you'll raise the wig up and it'll create bulk. You want to start the braid down low after you see where that head starts to curve. If you pay attention, you can kind of see that the curve of the head is about right there. So that's where we want to create most of the bulk, and we would love to create a really flat area around the perimeter so that the wig can lay as flat as possible. 3 pieces. We're tucking and we just want to make sure that everything is scooped up in those braids. And if not, we'll go back and check them out later. But you can see that that braid is really smooth up top and it starts very low. So once we get down to the end, we don't really need the braid to be super to the end. Sometimes people just have really, tough ends, but it's not that serious. If you have natural hair, the key is to make sure that you blow dry your hair, or making sure that your hair is plaited or braided in the same direction that it'll be underneath your wig. So I'm going to start creating my braid here in the back. Okay. So now we're going to get ready to pin. The thing that you need to pin your braids up are some standard bobby pins. Lock it in, remembering that you want to create bulk in this section of the head. Everything else should be super flat. Taking this braid that you did the L shape on and carrying it up. As you can see, everything is pinned up. I'm going to show you how to get rid of these flyaways around the hairline. This is what we really want to capture. So these are the clips that you're going to use. It's pretty much a wig clip. What we're going to do with this is that we're going to slide it into the hairline and make sure that it's super smooth here at the top points of the head. Here by the ears, and we'll do the same thing at the nape of the neck. So after we finish with that, the final step of prepping is securing it with a wig cap. It's really simple. Client hold right there. Stretch it over. You want to make sure you get all of those really fine hairs. This is the time where you go in and you take your comb and you really smooth those baby hairs back, pushing them away from the front of the hairline so that you can really capture all of the detail with your mold. Perfect. So I'm going to start by pulling that back slightly. What that's going to do is really grab those baby hairs We put these here, that's gonna be for security. So we'll take some more bobby pins, go there, put one under there, there, by the ear. Here's the tip about the open end of the net. You take it, and I take a pin and stick it straight through the middle, and I push it down and push it up. Simple. So we have a really flat head. We got the nape flat. We can see all of her hairline. And then the next step is saran wrap. The first thing that I'm gonna do is have my client prepare herself by letting her know that I'm gonna have her hold one ear at a time. Put your hand on top of the saran wrap. Right, perfect. You can lower your hand just a little bit. So as you can see, I'm laying it directly on the hairline, and you wanna be able to see the shape of the hair. Hold that pretty tight. I'm gonna stretch this. And as I do so, I wanna make sure I get all of those little fine hairs out of the way. With this stretching, you want it to securely cup the eyebrows. The reason why is because we want the full shape of the head. Keep the hand, now you can remove it and place it back on top, but not squeezing the ear too much. You really just want to hold it lightly. Perfect. All right, so this is where we're going to cut. And what we're going to do since we're cutting is we're going to place this so that it's nice and clear, and that we don't create a super fuzzy or cloudy background. We really want to be able to see that hairline. So the first thing we're going to do is go around and check and make sure that it's laying really flat, that nothing's bent like her ears. Sometimes that happens. We're going to let go on this side. That ear's bent just a little. And then I'm going to have you hold it right there. Right? I'm going to have you lower on this side and hold right there. All right. First thing you do is you find the center of the head and you draw a line. You want to know exactly where the center of the head is. Tilt your head back for me. Bam. Next thing is you start to draw your hairline in by using little strokes. And I like to go with the strokes in the direction that the hair is going. That helps in the wig making process. And it's really fine stripes. Making sure that you follow the curvature of the hairline. Making sure that you get all those little fine baby hairs. The shape of that hairline is so important. Now we're going around the ear, curving, capturing that curvature, going down to the nape of the neck. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is draw the ears in. The reason why is so that we can make sure that the shape of the head is in the right direction. I wanna draw her eyebrows in as well. This is great for those women who wanna add style to their wigs without being available. This way we can kind of know if you want length on bangs or if you want a haircut. We can kind of gauge measurements from here. Perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Can I have you tilt your head backwards? I'm gonna lay the first piece of tape right here at the center of her forehead and then brick lay the next piece right on top of that. I'll take another piece and brick lay on top of that piece. Brick lay. This way you are sure to cover the entire base with tape. Go to wigsbyddavis.com to find out about my full curriculum, The Fundamentals of Wig Making. So since we've got the whole head covered in tape, the next thing we want to do is go over and make sure that the entire thing has been covered, that there's not any spot by filling. And look right here, I have a spot that needs a little bit of tape on it, so I'm gonna ask for a piece of tape. So we are all complete. Her entire head is covered from the eyebrows all the way back to the nape of the neck in tape and saran wrap. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to remove it. So first, you start by squeezing right above the ears and pulling up slightly. So squeeze and pull, squeezing the hands together, squeezing the hands together. And there you have it. Mold with the hairline, the eyebrows, the ears, and the nape. A custom mold created using only a few tools out of your kitchen cabinet. Go to Perfect Locks to find out more details about creating your custom piece today.